Hey guys, I decided to do a my favorite movies of 2016 video because 2016 is now over and it's time for 2017. And let's hope that it's a better year because 2016 ended on a very bad note with Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds dying and just a lot of celebrity deaths this year. Terrible. But yeah, without further ado, let's review my favorite movies of 2016. So, my first movie is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now, I did overall like this film. I mean, like, it wasn't the best film that I've seen. Like, I mean, it did have flaws, mostly with the storytelling, because in the theatrical version, there was just a lot of stuff just thrown in there, and it didn't really make a lot of sense. And what they could have done was just make two movies, but they just threw bits and pieces in there to try and rush it along. And that's why we didn't really understand what Lex Luthor's ambitions were, why he wanted Batman and Superman to fight each other and stuff. But luckily we got the extended edition and it explained why that was the case. So I love the extended edition a lot more than the theatrical version because it's longer and it explains some stuff that was kind of left out in the theatrical version. But I did really love the action in the movie. I mean, it's Zack Snyder. He loves making a bunch of action and stuff. He's kind of like Michael Bay almost. But yeah, I loved the fight between Batman and Superman, although it was kind of short. I love the Doomsday fight with Wonder Woman. All the action scenes in this movie are really awesome. Lovely. So yeah, I would give Batman v Superman, well, let's see, the theatrical version, I would give it a 6 out of 10. And then the extended edition, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was a lot better. My next film is Suicide Squad. And this is after Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And I love this film more than BVS because the plot just didn't feel as choppy as BVS was. It felt more entertaining. I love the whole cast, especially Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Killer Croc, the Joker. Although I wish the Joker was in the movie more. Why did he just they just let him out like that? I don't know. And there is also an extended cut for Suicide Squad, but I didn't watch the extended version yet because I don't have the Blu-ray yet. But I'll get it soon. But yeah, I definitely love this film more than Man of Steel and BVS. And yeah, I don't know why it got a lot of bad reception though, in my opinion, because I didn't really find anything wrong with it. I don't know. Critics. My next film would have to be The Conjuring 2. Now, I'm a big fan of the Conjuring series. I had the first Conjuring and Annabelle on Blu-ray. And this film is after the first Conjuring, a couple of years after it. And it takes place in 1977. And it's about this girl in England who's being haunted by this poltergeist entity. And then this demon nun, helps him haunt her. And uses him as it's complicated with the plot, but I really loved Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga in this movie, and I really loved the girl who was being targeted by this entity. They were really good at acting, and James Wan, he is the fucking master of horror. Any film with James Wan directing, it's gonna be amazing. In fact, James Wan is going to be directing Aquaman in 2018, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, I really enjoyed The Conjuring. I thought that the second Conjuring was better than the first one, in my opinion, because it just felt more scary and realistic. And the first one, it did have some good scares, but I just enjoyed the second one better. But yeah. My next film of 2016 would have to be Doctor Strange. So this film takes place in the MCU, and it's about this doctor who like loses the ability to use his hands because of a car accident and stuff, and then he tries to like find a remedy for that. All right, so I really like Doctor Strange because it was like more of the the supernatural kind of thing in the MCU, and I loved Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, and the visuals were really awesome. Like, it was basically Inception 2.0 in my opinion. And I loved all the scenes where like he would just like go into endless time portals, and I was like, whoa, I'm getting trippy here. And then I loved the villain played by Mads Mikkelsen too. I really loved it too. My next film would have to go to Captain America: Civil War. Now, I enjoy this film more than Doctor Strange because I just love seeing like all these superheroes come together to fight. And like I love seeing Captain America and Iron Man fight, Black Panther. Oh my word, was Black Panther good. Spider-Man, he was funny as hell. And then but Hawkeye though felt like a shoehorn, honestly, because I mean he was just there to help the Avengers fight the other Avengers. Like, didn't really have much of a major role in the story, and same with Ant-Man too. Like, he was just there to help Captain America fight Iron Man's team. But I mean, I still loved them, especially when Ant-Man turned into Giant Ant-Man. Oh god, that was awesome. And I really loved the story between Captain America and Bucky, and especially the part where he found out that Bucky was the one that killed Iron Man's parents, and Iron Man just went all over the handle and started beating Bucky up, and then Cap trying to defend him. And yeah, there's a lot of butthurt Iron Man fanboys saying like, what, Cap won? Iron Man should have won. It doesn't matter. Cap won. Just get over it. I don't know. But yeah, I really loved Captain America: Civil War, and it's probably my favorite movie in the MCU by far. Like, I really enjoyed it, honestly, because it was just like it was about the Avengers fighting each other, not the Avengers fighting some villain. I mean, there's a villain in the movie, but he didn't have much of a major role like in the other films. So I really loved it. Alright, next film would have to go to probably my favorite Marvel film ever made. Deadpool. Oh my god. This film was amazing. Oh my. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, he's hilarious. Like the action is really awesome too. All the jokes and the swearing. And yeah, there's a lot of sexual stuff in there too. And parents, if you're watching this, don't take your kids to see Deadpool because if your kids are watching like some sort of violent action scene and Deadpool making jokes, your kid's gonna be like, Mommy, what does that mean? Mommy, why did his head go off? Are those boobs? Like, just and like make sure that your child is like maybe 14 or 15. Like, make sure that he's in his teenage years, because if you take like someone who's like 13 and under, they're not gonna really understand a lot of stuff that's like thrown in there, and it's gonna be too much for them. So just don't take your child to see Deadpool. Take your teenagers just to see Deadpool. So yeah, this film was fucking amazing. I loved every second of it. My favorite Marvel film of all time. Alright guys, so my final film of 2016 would be Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. So, this is obviously my favorite film of 2016 because it's Star Wars and I freaking love Star Wars. And this film takes place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. And it's about the rebels getting the plans to the Death Star. And I really love the cast in this movie, but I didn't like the plot or the cast as much as the plot or cast in episode 7, because Episode 7 just felt more entertaining and emotionally compelling than Rogue One. Like, I mean, like, I'm not saying that I don't like the Rogue One plot or cast. I just don't enjoy them as much as Force Awakens. And but I really love the action in Rogue One and all the Darth Vader scenes and the Tarkin scenes and the Krennic scenes and that one scene with Darth Vader. Spoiler alerts. This is what Vader does. Okay, so yeah. Vader turns on his lightsaber and kills a bunch of rebels at the very end. That scene was, without a doubt, the best scene in the whole fucking movie. That was just really awesome. I loved it. So yeah, guys, that was my video of my favorite movies of 2016. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will make a video of my most anticipated movies of 2017. So, thanks for watching, and have a happy new year. Bye.